What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome back to the Liverpool Career Mode Show with a brand new episode. And in this episode we will play Tottenham and Manchester City in two very early titanic big games in the title race. But first we start our defense of the League Cup trophy, because last season we won 4 trophies but only one major won the Champions League. The other ones were the League Cup, the Community Shield and the European Super Cup trophies. And oh wow, I forgot to edit some of the Youth Academy players, boots and kits, so I will do that and then I will show you my team. So this is the Youth Academy player J Bell, who I'm editing his kit, and I'm really looking forward to using him in this career mode. And yeah, let's give him this kit, this boot, because he's English, so I think a red and white boot fits him pretty well. I like to use boots that represent the national team's colors that the Youth Academy player has. Oh wow, this boot looks even fancier. So let's give him a Nike boot, because Liverpool are signing a Nike partnership from this season that is just about to start. So it's fitting that he has a Nike partnership boot. So in the League Cup I like to try out a new formation, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation, and also some Youth Academy players start. Scott, Connolly and Bell. Bell makes his debut, and also Scott, having done so well last season where he scored 2 goals in the last Premier League home game. Also Angus Gunn and Vandenberg come into the side, just like Osimhen gets a start and Jordan Henderson gets his first appearance. Welcome to the first game of the League Cup campaign, and we start in the second round. So we start 1 round earlier than usual, and West Brom will be our opponent. They are a second division team, so we need to beat them. So here is the West Brom team, and they have a Ricky Puig on the bench, the Barcelona, very talented youngster. What on earth is he doing at West Brom and even like sitting on the bench? I just don't understand. How could they buy him? Oh, go on. Oh, it's Bell. It's Bell, the Youth Academy player. And I see Sadio Mane on the pitch in the box, and he gets a goal. And J Bell, the Youth Academy left back, who can play right back as well, gets his first assist. His new boots are working like a charm. What a pass! He has 81 passing. For a Youth Academy player, that's really impressive. And Sadio Mane as a cam slots it home brilliantly. What a finish that is. Into the back of the net, into the corner. Oh my goodness, this guy, J Bell, is really impressive. He's already impressing me. And look at Mane. And J Bell. Oh my goodness. This guy is everywhere. Can he get another assist? Osimhen! Osimhen, it's 2-0 and Bell has 2 assists. What on earth is happening? We are ripping West Brom apart. Unbelievable start. This guy Bell, this is he's the reason why I haven't recalled Kiana Höver. My original plan was to recall Kiana Höver and to loan out Bell. But having checked J Bell's stats, and he can play left back and right back. His first position is right back, blistering pace and 81 passing as well. So he is actually perfect to use as like the second or third choice left back in our team. Anderson, Brewster, to Ejaria. Oh, his shot is blocked. And let's see what Scott can do. Oh, nice. And Scott, have a dig. Oh my goodness, he actually could have scored, but Johnston, the West Brom keeper, makes a terrific save. To a corner, for the corner. Brewster. Joe Gomez. Oh, Osimhen. Fake shot. And Ejaria, I mean. Oh, the keeper saves that.
Maybe from the training ground.
Oh wow. Scott has done it again. Scott goes in, and this time he hits the post. Oh no. Oh no. Townsend. He gets in. Come on, I'm good. Gone. What on earth is that goalkeeping, man? That is actually hilariously awful goalkeeping, honestly. I mean, the ball is up in the air. Why Angus Gunn doesn't catch it? He punches it so late that actually he punches the guy in the chest. Look at that. And then he fist bumps 3 times the guy's head. as if he's to say like, bastard, you scored. And now I'm made to look a fool. Oh, Angus gone. You were made to look like a fool. Honestly, and out of like total domination, we should have been 4-5 goals up. Instead, it's the 1-goal game. I mean, it's just, you have to laugh how ridiculous it is. We had like 7 shots on target. West Brom had 1. Oh no, 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 no. Yes, yes, Gomez. What are you doing? Joe Gomez, I aimed it at Sadio Mane, and Gomez passes it straight to the West Brom player. I aimed it at Sadio Mane. Why would... Oh my god, Gomez. Why would you pass it to the West Brom player? The guy does some stepovers, which is nice, and then I get the ball with Joe Gomez, and then look where I'm aiming the pass. I'm aiming the pass at Sadio Mane, and what I'm doing is let's bring off Jordan Henderson. I'm putting Tsimikas at left back and Jay Bell as a defensive midfielder because he's just more agile than Jordan Henderson. Oh, go on. Go on, Osimhen, awful touch. We need fresh legs in midfield. Let's bring on Szoboszlai and Woodburn. Ajari and Scott are just too tired to continue.
Here now with Alan Smith.
Oh, go on, Mane.
It's Liverpool now with the ball.
Yes, Mane. Yes, Mane, all the way, son. Sadio. Mane, come on. Sadio, what a goal. Oh, I love the Mane. He still got it. 2 goals in this game. What an individual effort. I thought maybe I took 1 touch too many, but Mane, that really nice turn, and then he still has the finish. Sadio Mane, the hero of this game, 3-2. Now let's see this game out. Van den Berg, come on, just clear the ball. And Osimhen to Woodburn. And Brewster. Go on! Ryan! Brewster! No! Oh, what a save! Of course, the referee. Oh, yes. No! Watch the cutback, I wanted to say. Yes, guys! I can't believe how hard this game proved to be, because we just couldn't finish our chances in the first half. At halftime, we should have been 4-0 up. It was 2-1 to us, and then of course that incredibly unlucky goal happened where I just gifted West Brom the ball. Second half was a little bit more even, but we still could score the winner by Sadio Mane. And what I'm also very impressed by is that Jay Bell got 2 assists and he played his heart out. Look at that, Jay Bell getting 2 assists was brilliant, but Osimhen interestingly won the man of the match because he not only scored but assisted as well. Oh, look at this, Atletico Madrid made a huge signing. Arthur, the former Barcelona man from Bayern Munich, signed for Atletico in a £68 million deal. Wow. I'm just checking which players are going off on international duty, and it's so good to see that John Gray, the Youth Academy goalkeeper, Gordon Scott, you know about him, they are now Scotland internationals, and Neil Connolly, the Youth Academy right back, is now a Republic of Ireland international. Congratulations to him, that's brilliant. Arsenal, Chelsea and Man City all went through, even though the Man City game was as close as our game. And yeah, no big teams went out. Wolves and Everton also went through. So let's check out who do we get in round 3. We get another championship side, Derby County. So we got a little bit lucky with the draw, but the other big teams are not having tough times, except Arsenal, who will play Wolves. But the other sides, you know, they also got pretty easy, favorable draws. Oh wow, and they are talking about Philippe Coutinho potentially making his Tottenham debut against us. And it's time to check out the Champions League draw, because the group stage draw has been made. So let's hope that we avoided some of the bigger teams. And yes, we get a brilliant draw. Roma, Braga and Legia Warsaw of Poland. That's a very, very good draw. I don't think we will have any problems, and we can even rest players against Braga and Legia Warsaw, play our second team and give some young players a chance to showcase their talents. I mean, look at this group, for example. Bayern, Real Madrid and Inter. We could have had a group of death like this, so one big team will definitely go out from that one. Man City and Valencia will go through from this one. Barcelona and Man United shouldn't have any problems to go through. This is another group of death. I mean, the four teams are actually pretty close to each other in terms of ability, especially Tottenham, Leverkusen and Monaco. They will fight it out for 2 spots. Atletico Madrid also are standing out from this group, but the other 3 teams, anything can happen really. Juventus and PSG will go through from this one. I'm almost 100%, and AC Milan and Dortmund will go through from this one. We started off the season with a perfect record so far, but we played Tottenham, which is going to be an incredibly tough game because they are just 2 points behind us in the table. I'm fielding my strongest possible lineup. Welcome to Anfield! This is such a huge game. Remember that Tottenham won the title, I think, in season 2 of this career mode. In season 3 we won the title, and then in season 4 Manchester City won the title. So Tottenham, I consider them a really big threat in this career mode. They had an amazing team. So here is the Tottenham lineup. They have Jordan Pickford, the former Everton goalkeeper, very strong backline with John Stones, Ismail Assar and Ryan Sessegnon start on the wing, Harry Kane up front. And as I said, Coutinho, Weiger, Richarlison, Kasper Dolberg only on the bench, so that's how strong their squad is. Sessegnon. Oh wow, Sessegnon is fast. And that's a good cross, and Ismail Assar's header is over the bar. Wow. Go on, Szoboszlai, come on. You can run, you have pace. Szoboszlai has done the defender. Go on. And Salah! Bang! Salah, what a start to the game. Get in there. Oh, I love that. Salah celebrating in front of the Liverpool fans. This run by Szoboszlai was magnificent, and then Mbappe's pass to Salah. And on his favorite left foot, Salah is deadly in front of goal. He has been probably the player of the whole series. If you just count the goals that Salah scores every season, I will probably do it after season 5, just count up all the goals that he scored, because I'm sure that he's well over 100 now. Wow, that's just interesting. Harry Kane takes the free kick, clear the ball. Oh, what a volley! And it's Alisson, good save. Trent, Szoboszlai, Mbappe. Mbappe, have a dig! Ooh, good save. Tottenham are starting to build a head of steam here, which I don't like. We need to get the ball back. Oh, Sar. And he passes it to Harry Kane. What a brilliant save by Alisson. Fantastic. And Lautaro Martinez. He finds Robertson. And Robertson can go in. Wheel the defender. Get... Oh, this is brilliant! Szoboszlai has to finish it! No! Oh, but Tottenham give it to Salah! Oh my goodness, what is this game? Szoboszlai, nice skill move. Mbappe to Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro hasn't done a lot of things so far in his Liverpool career, to be honest. He got a couple of assists, but Lautaro still waits for his first goal. And I see, oh my goodness, Trent. Go on, Trent Alexander-Arnold! He hits the post. But the Liverpool fans are applauding how we are playing, because we have been very, very impressive, even though we are only 1-0 up. It could be 2 or 3. We have some tired players in our team, so let's bring on Joe Gomez instead of Trent Alexander-Arnold. He can play right back. Also, Szoboszlai is a little bit tired, so let's bring on Harry Wilson. And Lautaro Martinez just hasn't done it for me, so let's bring on Sadio Mane. He scored 2 goals in the previous game, so he deserves to get at least half an hour in this one. Go on. Go on, Robertson. Mane to Mbappe, and Joe Gomez gets his first touch. Harry Wilson, look at Mane.
Next game, Alan. They're playing Watford.
Oh my goodness, Mbappe, what a brilliant turn, but Pickford ruins that by saving his shot. Let's be careful with the possession, and look at this. The overload on this side. No, Mbappe, don't lose it. Mbappe, please. Oh, great work. Great. No! Oh my goodness, that would be a goal. What have I done? With Fabinho, I gift the possession on a silver plate to Tottenham, and they equalized just like that. I wanted to pass it to Naby Keita, but of course Dele Alli intercepts that. And he's ruthless in his finishing. Wow, and Tottenham don't deserve this. But it's my own mistake, and now we have to regroup again. We have to go again, and we have to try to score another goal. But 1-0 was always a dangerous scoreline. Tottenham have players that can punish us. Getting money, come on. That's a good turn. Salah. And Gomez. Oh, brilliant. That's a brilliant overlap. Joe Gomez. Can he find somebody? Fabinho, great first touch! No. Go on. Oh, go on. Gomez. And Wilson, what is that finish, dude? Go on, Gomez is very active on the wing.
He's got players helping him here, but he might go alone.
Go on. Naby Keita to win it! Let's go! Get in there! This is such a big goal in the title race. I know it's very early on, but Man City will pretty much win every game, just like in real life last season and the season before. And Naby Keita makes sure that we go into that Man City game, which is up next, with full of confidence and hopefully with a 100% record in the Premier League. First goal for Naby in the Premier League, and what a big one. Oh no. Andre Gomes. And Harry Kane goes in and he equalizes. Awful defending from me. I just didn't know where Harry Kane would go. And when I was left one-on-one, I tried to switch to Van Dijk, but the game switches to another player. And by the time I could switch back to Van Dijk, it was too late. Harry Kane already buried that chance. He's such a great finisher. I mean, Alisson is just exposed from like 7 yards out. You can't give Harry Kane that amount of time. And Harry Kane really punishes us. Come on, we have maybe one attack left. No! I give the ball away, and instead of us attacking to win the game, now Tottenham are attacking to win the game. Awful. No. Oh my god. I just have bad feelings about this. Look at this. Dele Alli goes in. What a block. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Oh my goodness. Tottenham hit the post after Alisson makes an incredible save, and the Liverpool fans are livid, and they are rightfully so. What was this end to the game? Unreal. And I can only blame myself. I made too many defensive mistakes in the second half. I just lost my cool, lost my composure, and Tottenham almost won the game. The Liverpool fans are angry at the team. And rightfully so, the second half performance was just not good enough. But when we were 1-0 up, Trent Alexander-Arnold hit the post, and if that goes in, I think at 2-0 it's game over for Tottenham. But instead it stayed 1-0, and then I made that defensive howler. But I thought we won it with Naby Keita's goal. I mean, defensively we just fell apart in the last 5 minutes, and we are actually lucky not to lose the game. Kylian Mbappe with 2 assists, and I will be honest, even though I hate conceding in the last few minutes, I loved this game. It was such an entertaining, dramatic game. This is why I love career mode so much. We were the first team out of us and Man City to drop points. We only drew against Tottenham. That was painful because now Man City are 2 points ahead of us. Man City still hasn't conceded a goal, which is incredible. And also Everton started with a 100% record as well. And I told you guys, West Ham will be a threat. They are joint third, joint fourth, and look at how many teams are on 2 points. Everton beat on 9 points. Everton beat Chelsea, and Brighton needed a lot of transfers because they are at the bottom of the league at the moment. The only team who hasn't scored a goal yet in the Premier League this season. Oh wow, look at it. Barcelona signed Tammy Abraham for £45 million from VfB Stuttgart, and I mean, how did Tammy Abraham even end up at Stuttgart? I will never know. But then it's another big signing. Jean-Philippe Gmamin goes to Tottenham from Everton. And now the huge news. Finally, we have a transfer offer for Jadon Sancho, which is an absolutely monumental deal. His value is 120 million, and Bayern Munich come in with a 158 million pound offer. And I want to sell him because in real life he's close to signing for Manchester United, and also because Jadon Sancho has been with us for multiple seasons and I want to try out new players, and Lautaro Martinez was his replacement. So far Lautaro Martinez hasn't done amazingly well, but I feel that the goals are just in line for Lautaro, and the long-term replacement for Salah will be another player. So I don't take this transfer lightly. I was thinking about this for a long time, but I think it's time to try out new players in career mode. So let's sit down with the Bayern Munich manager Hansi Flick and let's actually ask for an outrageous £200 million. I know that it sounds like a crazy deal, but Jadon Sancho is now one of the world's best players. So I think that's not an outrageous offer. Oh wow, they actually upped their transfer bid quite considerably. So let's maybe ask for like 185. I don't really want this deal to go through. I mean, 168 is already a very good transfer. 176. You know what, let's ask for like, you know what, I think I will accept it. I don't think that maybe like 180 would be dreamland, but 176 million for a player worth 120, I think that's an absolutely incredible deal. So let's accept this, and now it's up to Jadon Sancho whether he wants to go back to the Bundesliga, to Bayern Munich. And I'm actually really happy that he's not going to an English club, to Manchester United or Manchester City. I wouldn't really want to face a Jadon Sancho every season in the Premier League, that's for sure. Finally, we got a loan offer for a 71-year-old CDM who can play centre-back, youth academy player from Braga, Portuguese club. So let's try a 2-year loan deal, and I think I will accept the wage split because it's not really important. And hopefully Davis will accept the 2-year loan. So I know that this might be a little bit painful for you guys. Jadon Sancho has been a big hero of this Liverpool career mode. So he signs for Bayern Munich on a 5-year deal, 240k weekly wages for 176 million pounds. That's now, I think, our record transfer done in terms of player sales. And Manchester City just keep getting better. Everton are doing a fire sale. They sold Zobnin to Manchester City for almost 50 million pounds. And oh wow, Jadon Sancho already gave an interview at Bayern Munich. Joel Davis, the Youth Academy CDM, is loaned out to Braga, and finally we get another loan deal for the backup goalkeeper who is 77 rated. He is good, but of course he's not as good as Angus Gunn, so I want to loan him out and hopefully he will come back as a better player. And let's do the same thing with John Gray. Let's hope that he will develop enough that we can recall him in one season, and hopefully then he can be a backup goalkeeper for us next season. So after Everton sold 2 defensive midfielders, they finally made a deadline day transfer of Nicolas Dominguez for 50 million. But Tottenham sold Richarlison, and to be fair, Richarlison is a little bit too good to be a bench player at Tottenham. Ismail Assar was their starting right midfielder, and they also signed Coutinho. Zapata, who is now going down in rating, went to Wolfsburg. And Everton got weaker. Ferran Torres went back to Spain. instead of Valencia, he signs for Atletico Madrid, and he will only get better. And I'm not sure if this is a good move from Arsenal, but they only play with one striker, and Paco Alcacer went to Arsenal, so they sold their backup striker Maxi Gomez to Valencia for 68 million pounds. I mean, his value is only 37 million, so I'm not sure how they got that amount of money from Valencia. And let's check out the transfers of the big teams. So Arsenal, is that Alexis Sanchez, the former player, or is that the Sanchez of Tottenham, the centre back? I'm not sure. McAllister is a very good player. He is Argentinian nationality, but I'm sure that he has some British heritage because of that name. And also, let's check out the signing. Oh wow, Brighton spent 100 million pounds. They really want to stay up in the Premier League. And also, Chelsea sold Rudiger and Saravia, but they signed Correa, Lazzari and Osorio. Very good business. And Everton made a lot of transfers. 150 million in, 200 million out. That's impressive. Leicester also strengthened quite considerably. We also sold players for almost 270 million pounds, but Lautaro Martinez for a brilliant 100 million is our only transfer. But we also recalled some loan players. Man City only got stronger. They sold no one. They signed 2 new players. So Man City will be the major rival for the title. Griezmann, Grinter, Draxler went to Man United, but they also sold some players. So Isco and Lucas Moura, maybe they were aging players, that's why they sold them. Wow, James Maddison went to Southampton, which is interesting. And Tottenham, even though they only signed 2 players, Coutinho and Gurmamanen, they sold a lot of players, Tottenham. So they got a lot weaker, Tottenham. So I expect them to be in danger of finishing in top 4. Watford also signed a lot of players, so Watford will be a threat, just like West Ham. West Ham keeps getting stronger and stronger. They signed Orsolini, who is a brilliant Italian player, midfielder, Atal and Willy Orban, 2 very good defenders. So West Ham will be a threat this season. And as you can see, we are already through to the World Cup or European Championship. I'm not sure which one is coming up, but let's simulate these games actually. So yeah, these are the European Championship qualifiers. I simulated the whole group stage. We won every game. I want to only show you guys the full games of the European Championship, which will be at the end of this season, I believe. Brewster, Winks and Chilwell with the goals. Winks actually got 2 goals from defensive midfield, but Northern Ireland are not very strong, are they? And let's simulate the last group stage game, which is against Czech Republic. Can England do a perfect 10 out of 10 wins? Yes! Oxlade-Chamberlain scored the only goal of the game. And oh wow, the Czech Republic goalkeeper got injured in the first minute. That is really strange. And we have some really interesting fixtures coming up. The Champions League will start in the next episode, so I really hope that you will tune into that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.